Stream spurred in part by the billion-dollar public debut of Circle, the issuer of stablecoin USDC, and the passage of the stablecoin legislation drafted by the Senate, dubbed the Genius Act.
The yeas are 68, the nays are 30. The bill as amended is passed.
Big finance players are getting in on the action. Coinbase, which earns half of the revenue generated by USDC, launched a new partnership with payment platform Stripe and e-commerce giant Shopify to bring USDC payments to merchants around the world. JP Morgan announced its own stablecoin-like product called JPMD. Payments firm Fiserv announced a stablecoin to pair with the 90 billion transactions that it processes every year. And even Walmart and Amazon are reportedly looking into their own tokens. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the launch of these dollar-pegged stablecoins could unlock a $2 trillion market.
We are a payments company, and we saw the potential of this technology to bring the next generation of payment rails. We didn't know whether it was going to play out or not, but it was absolutely too important for a payments company not to have a horse in the race.
Cards were this whole new money movement platform that were created many decades ago, and they've created trillions of new economic value, and we think that stablecoins will do the same.
But there are some who believe that these products aren't ready for prime time. Crypto is still fending off an industry-wide reckoning. There are concerns that the rise of stablecoins risk the financial system's stability, and these digital dollars lock consumers out of lucrative interest payments because stablecoins aren't allowed to pay yield. So why are some of the biggest companies in the world going all in on their own crypto tokens? Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies that aim to do exactly what their name suggests: remain stable. Unlike Bitcoin, which garners investor attention for its huge up and downside, or NFTs, which often rise in price based on hype alone, stablecoins are pegged to the price of another asset. And in many cases, that's the US dollar.
That digital representation of a dollar, you can move around between two different wallets, two different entities, two different businesses in any jurisdiction in the world.
Stablecoins are able to keep that $1 peg because they hold reserves of real dollars or cash equivalents like US Treasuries. Those reserves are intended to match the amount of the stablecoin in circulation. Circle's USDC and Tether's USDT are the biggest stablecoins by far, with a combined $217 billion in circulation.
Tether is located in El Salvador. They are targeting global customers, not in the United States in this case. But Circle, located in the United States, in New York, they are under the New York regulatory umbrella, and they are targeting to United States customers.
Now, proponents of these tokens say they have the potential to overhaul the global financial system. Right now, transactions can take days to complete, but stablecoins could settle payments instantly, day or night, thanks to the blockchain. But here in the US, adoption of stablecoins has been slow. Many people don't really notice if their payment on the card is processing for a few days. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App provide sort of instant transfers for consumers, even if it really takes days for that money to change hands for the company.
A barrier to access to stablecoins is very low, and this gives unbanked communities, people, an opportunity to receive, save, and spend US dollars without a bank account.
These tokens could allow cheap transactions across borders, and many people in emerging markets are already using stablecoins as an alternative to volatile local currencies. But here in the US, adoption of stablecoins has been slow.
You can see today people who are sending money to their loved ones abroad, and they're using stablecoins to fund those remittances and avoid any transaction fees. But you're also going to see stablecoin use cases that are in the water supply, that are infrastructure and that are abstracted from the consumer. Many of the users out there today are not aware of stablecoins or not interested in stablecoins, and they should not be. It should just be a way in which you move value, and in many cases, it's going to be an infrastructure layer.
Corporations, however, see big potential for stablecoins. The IPO of Circle, which is the issuer of USDC, unlocked billions of dollars in pent-up demand for these issuers. After raising $1.1 billion during its debut on June 5th, the company's stock soared more than 700% just in June. Then, new Circle partnerships and competition quickly followed. A stablecoin product launches from crypto exchange Coinbase, Shopify, French bank Société Générale, and payments platform Fiserv quickly hit the headlines.
We're entering the utility phase right now, where the technology has matured. It's gotten fast, it's gotten cheap, it's gotten easy to use, and that's leading to real-world adoption across businesses and consumers. And stablecoins are at the forefront of it.
These announcements all touted the same benefits for companies: faster payments, the ability to transact 24/7. But corporations are also looking to stablecoins to cut costs. One big area for savings: payment processing fees. Card issuers raked in a record $187 billion in transaction fees in 2024, according to Nielsen. Now, companies issuing their own tokens could decimate those fees if they can convince consumers to transact in dollar-pegged tokens instead. In fact, when the Wall Street Journal reported in June that Walmart and Amazon were considering their own stablecoins to cut down on fees, Visa, MasterCard, and American Express all saw their stocks slide.
Maybe the market fears that the interchange revenue will be disrupted, but people like credit cards. They like rewards programs. They like points. So I don't think that's going away. Maybe there will be some disruption, but as far as I can tell, Visa and MasterCard are leading into the disruption. They're trying to disrupt themselves. So they seem to be ahead of the curve here.
Visa told CNBC that it's embracing stablecoins.
We've been enabling people to issue Visa credentials on top of stablecoins. We've been modernizing our